So we are in a new episode. Episode 7. This one reflects on Billy meets a deaf girl. And when they have to move to the American one, a lot of times they use that cave. And we're going to see that cave get used. It's weird. We see the present, I think, being held at one point. But we don't see, of course, the boy ever holding it. That plot is not part of it. And there's going to be some weird effects that happen in the American one that I'll explain when it shows up. I think in the American episode they still do use it to hypnotize people, but it's a lot different. They definitely use the clocks, but it's not like this at all. It's just really, really, really weird. I do like they use Squat and Babu, and I'm going to say that as an American name, sorry, outside of just being on the moon. I just realized my microphone has been gone this whole time. So, welcome to a new episode. Basically, this episode on the American Power Rangers, like I said already, it's with Billy meeting a deaf girl that he likes, I believe. Nothing to do, the hypnotizing, they do it on children. I would say teenagers, not children. But of course, on here, they're always after the children. But like I said earlier, again, because my mic wasn't all the way there, it does play the same part. The troll's going to be in it, taking control of them, but not so much where it's like how they did it on here, where they're going into a bus. It's just making teenagers walk like zombies and stuff like that. Eat their minds. And again, I mentioned, if you didn't hear, that as I knew my setup, I'll go, wait, why isn't this not right? The child with the present doesn't, there's nothing about that. And again, it's always kind of weird with the Power Rangers, or the Zyurangers, being just in public all the time, kind of their superhero suits, if you want to call that, their non-superhero suits. But I can see why they don't do this in the American one. So this would be Trini and the Blue Ranger if they morph and get involved, but they can't have the kids being shown. I believe this is on the viewing globe where Zordon shows what he does. They use that clip. It's very funny that the music makes them run super fast and get on the bus. Dora Goblin. Let's see if it's morphin' time. Dino Buckler. The camera work on this episode's gnarly, dude. And it's just weird that they're driving randomly around the area. It's just like Angel Grove. It only happens bad in their city. And I never get how they just get... I mean, you gotta just go with it. They land in the concrete and the stone all the time. And the gift on here they use in the American episode, you see the gift when Babu gets it, and I can't believe that's what the little he wanted to give the little girl. We'll get to the gift. But this is why it's a Billy focused episode, I believe, is because Billy ends up fighting him at one point by himself. The weird thing is, I don't know if he could just go invisible. Did I miss that? The kid can only see? Because this is totally not in the story at all. There's going to be a scene later on that I'll go over how they changed it a little bit. Oh no, Babu! Or Squat. Squat. I keep calling him Babu. So yeah, he gets the box. And he shows up with a box in the American episode for like 1 second. Wear his shoes on the wrong feet. So how he's invisible is the shoes are making him invisible. And there's another scene later on where they have to play it all the way off. Jeez, these little bad kids, man, I swear. Little bad kids don't listen. Tell me. A caterpillar. It's a great purple emperor butterfly. That's not what they show later on. That's great. Thanks, Dan. You get a slap in the face. Caterpillars don't look like that, by the way. I'll put that out there. They don't look like that. You can see some of my Power Ranger shirts I'm gonna use for Halloween behind me. My dad was drunk and stole something and he went to prison. God, these are so raw compared to the American ones. They get to know all these children pretty well in the neighborhood. You think they would leave the neighborhood so the Power Rangers, kind of like Spider-Man, you don't let them know your identity so they don't keep attacking? But at the same time, I guess they have to be around there because that's where Bandora goes. And I believe this is they're celebrating bringing in, they're bringing in the children or the teenagers during this. This is filmed in the Power Ranger American cave they always use. Cooking the children's minds right now. That's so horrible. It's so dark. And some scrambled eggs. So Squat is going to take the presents. The only time you see it in the American episode. And it's a worm. So it's supposed to be just like gross. Like, ooh, and he eats it. And that's all it plays. That's it. You never see the present again. It's just weird how they got around it. So I guess right now, is he already ate children's minds at this time? And Rita gets mad at them for being asleep. There's no them sneaking in there to do his shoes. The deaf girl doesn't get affected by the music, so she's able to follow in there and see what's going on as it tells Billy and them, and Billy, tells the Power Rangers. And it's a weird cut they use with the shoes. They show him do the visible steps in the American one, but they don't explain anything about it. So none of that is seen. You do see him sleeping and her telling him to get up. So they don't show none of this. They show that. They show the feet move. And he moves back. And they play this part, I believe. Not that. They show him go, oh, my shoes are untied. It's not that part. They don't show any of this. They show him do this. He goes like that, and they reverse it, and he sits back down. I don't get it. Like, he says, my shoes are untied, and he sits down, and he gets back up. It's a weird reversal. So, like, the shoes don't have to play any part in any of the story. There's putties they never use. Wow. Like, I highly recommend watching that scene. It's just really weird how they do it. I wish I could do inbox that scene with this, but it messes up the whole us watching it together. See, to them, I don't know if it harms, it's just bugs them. Because I can't remember, like, how they didn't get hypnotized in the other one. Yeah, it's really... Because I don't know if they have to turn into the Megazord in this one. Not 100%. Because I'm trying to remember if what made them not be able to be hypnotized and the other teenagers were able to be hypnotized. Because they for sure end up fighting him, but I don't remember them ending him like this. I thought she grew. Because they for sure fight. I always feel like they would cut over that, because that's always like their end game, usually, is to destroy them like that, if they don't use the Megazord. So, I don't know. Let's summon the Garden Beast! That's my Jason, alright? And once again, I'd love to see them rock solo into combat. I always try to notice if on certain cuts is the pterodactyl, whatever you want to call it. Pterodon's what they call it, I believe. Actually, in America, it's the pterodactyl. If it's got pink on it. They don't do this every time either, so that's what makes it kind of odd. They do use the power crystal for the first few times, to my knowledge. And again, this is only the second time we've seen the Megazord formed or combined. It's odd to me that they go to the tank, then they go to it. You could just look at that toy. Alright guys, let's give this Megazord. Zyuranger. And again, Zyuranger is, if I'm saying it correctly, is his own thing. But see, the pterodactyl is going to come now, which means the Pink Ranger never piloted it. So yeah, it's red on the bottom to match. I just always find that so weird. Damn. Smacked the hell out of him in his head. It's like, I don't know. They don't explain quite what he's doing. They don't like the music. He's turning into a building. I'm a rock now. Punching the stomach, mother. That's a clean. See those cuts where they're just punching at the camera? Those will come back into play during the Green Ranger time. God horn, baby. See, that's dope. He has I like that when they give them these extra powers, but it's like they don't explain. Oh, his helmet has shit. And then with that, they cut, so you don't see any of the colors. You see the colors, but you don't see them come back to the children, of course. So I guess he did eat their minds, and they came back. It's really, really, really weird. Really weird that they would do that. He's like, I'm sorry. Ew. That's so nasty. He did not chew it. He just swallowed it whole. Yeah, all this ain't happening. Blue Ranger ain't jumping out alone, catching a butterfly. Risking his life. And demorphed. Made out of paper. Wow. But did you give it to her? Oh, snap. Hope that's okay. Thanks to the Zyuranger. And gave a little kid hope. Totally kid show. Let me go into the weird. We're gonna jump in. They call him Fatso. Oh, why is it? There we go. That's where I like it. Fatso, Fanso, Minnesota Fatso. It's because he likes to eat, bro. All the Rangers are always just chilling around, bugging these little kids. What is a Minnesota Fatso? My nickname. I was born in Minnesota and I'm fat. He's padding. Being fat is a sign of happiness. They're all fat too. Tearing in an instant. We had 2 episodes about we had the goblin that ate mines, and now we're gonna get the pig that eats. I like how a boy just like decided, I'm just gonna eat dinner with him tonight. You're just chilling with a Power Ranger, a Zyuranger. Let's just have a little bit of this Jello rice. Ah, Rita's got a plan. Bookback is looking squat. Poor Rita. After 170 minutes of sleep, I ate so much. I mean, if you gotta eat, you gotta eat after all this. Why does she even care what they think? I like how it's just zoomed in on this little restaurant out of the whole world. Greengrocer. McDonald's is right across the way. Don't know why you're there hooking it up. We are lucky, but don't eat like savages. Oh, you just pissed off Rita. Leprechaun. Finster. Perfect. This guy turned into an action figure. Pretty popular action figure. The new Hasbro line they made him. I haven't bought any of the villains yet. I need to start buying the villains. I just never get the gladiator helmet on him. And they'll actually use it again in a future episode as well. I told you so. I should voice him. God. They don't even work at their own job because they're too busy eating. You gotta get that food somehow, man. And it's not a race. They can make them eat a lot and be fat. Oh, what the? How'd you not notice a big old pig hand? So, in the episode, Zordon says he will consume the world's food in 48 hours. 48 hours. And during the American one, I think they're doing a food benefit drive, feeding the home. There's always lessons in the American one. This lesson may not be fat. I don't know. They got a store to run. I think it's about not being responsible. You got a store, and he's eating all your product. You're not making money to get that product. You're wasting money. Then they're pissed. Some people took their food. Look at him. He's hitting everybody. And then they can see inside where they're eating. Oh my god. I like how they have to do the cuts for him to be eating a lot. Can't show him actually putting it in his mouth and eating it. What is Finster making? Now this little kid, Minnesota Fatso, all upset. But Boy's probably gonna show up and talk to him. Oh, are they making it like he's getting thin? Oh, I was just doing backflips. What's up? You lost so much weight. Oh my gosh. Haven't eaten the last 3 days, so all that's happened already. So Zordon's calculations, all the food. Oh my god, he's crying. Boy, that does not look appropriate. Mom and dad are just... God dang. His nose is bleeding. It's not like Rita did a spell, Bandora did a spell or anything. Luckily he had a cheeseburger on him. Dang. He's super quick. Oh my gosh. Do they understand obesity in America? I recorded it secretly, so... So boy number one has a TV pulled into the lair. B, he has... They show this on the viewing globe. Oh no, they don't, because it's the... They might, do they? No, they don't. I don't know. But why was Boy have a camera in their room? No one questioned it. No one out of this whole thing. No one questioned it. Giving me such a headache. Bandora's trying to destroy happy families. They just want to eat. Herb. Oh, so they need a special herb. And the American one, instead of, see, it's weird. What? Can't you just watch the wall? But in the American one, they realize the giant gladiator pig doesn't eat any of the spicy food. So the American Rangers want to feed him spicy food, but they learn that after a bit. At this moment, they already know they need that food. Worse than a pig. Mother. God, they get targeted by a lot of things that want to eat them. I was thinking about the one we had where they were getting eaten by that weird like frog tongue thing, and their faces appeared on the belly, which is really weird for this version to have. America had to just put up with it. That makes that piggy happy. Boy, I don't think they even can fit him in the mouth. They have to do a side view of it. Yeah, because he chomps and you gotta pretend that it went all the way in. Just use the cannon. Oh, he ate it. So they knew they needed the herb, but they still ignored it. They should have knew this. And of course, all this footage is in it. I don't know where this guy comes from. This isn't in it at all. Oh yeah, he ends up being like an associate of their Zordon. He's an elf as well. Oh god. Why did they have to use golf balls and a golf stick? I don't, no clue. No idea. No idea. But it sent them to where they need to find the special herb. He's dancing. The dance. I don't know about the mushrooms. Oh. I'm a gnome. Rockin' gnome. Fairy that lives in the woods? No, me. Does he look like a fairy? Why do they cut that? Just so we can make it smaller? Why is Dan always the joke? Yeah, it's like Bars is like homie, and I think you only see him a couple times. Dang. I'm a natural born meanie. That grooves to headsets, hits golf balls, does all that fun stuff. Oh yeah, they have to eat. Oh yeah, he's gonna make them like have first one to eat the most. Such a weird thing to do. Alright, let's see who's gonna tap out. It's just so weird to think of these superhero-like people running into a gnome and telling them to eat all what they see. And then you'll give them the herb to beat a monster on Earth to save us. A lot of different foods. Tapped out. You can't do it. Geki gone. Dan's gone. Is Goshi gonna tap? Why is this guy? I mean, he's a born meanie. God. This is for Minnesota Fatso. I'll remember him with his pants falling down. Oh, he gets dizzy looking at a carrot. Just eat it, me. He really doesn't like carrots. I don't like carrots either. Very good. You met my challenge of obesity. Welcome to diabetes, everybody. Another carrot. This can't be. Oh. That pissed me off. What? Look at the table carefully. Oh, jerk. It's the moly. You do well being obese and eating so much. What a cruel, cruel thing to do to people. Holy moly. Oh man. Gotta have him eat it. Now again, in the American version, by now we would have found out he didn't eat spicy foods. That's easier to find out. Are the cops really gonna take on the pig? What the hell? People came out of a dojo? How do you not find that? And I think they act like they have a radish in one of them. And then he has to vomit everywhere. Alright, it's a nice bread sandwich. Bread sandwich. A nice sub. It makes more sense that this would make him gassy. How he like blows up like that. And the weapons are gonna come out too. What? He doesn't have digestive system, I guess. You don't want to clean him off either. Yeah, they don't explain how he gets so thin. It's just, I don't care that you threw up everything. You're gonna be huge. It's the only bad part about every time we get to the end of these. It's like we gotta watch the spirits from the evil ground, or evil spirits from the ground. She can't throw it though. She's hungry? Because I do not remember him getting huge. He'd be very noticeable as a big monster. I think this is just gonna end him, folks. The howling cannon coming in full effect. If they had guns on the back of them the whole time, should have just used it. Poor pig. Threw up and killed. You'd think they go back to clay form though, but that's just me. Oh man, no, thank you. Eat as a family again, but hopefully they can eat a little more calmer. They stuffed their clothes back again. They made them fat again. Come on, boy, have a seat. Boys already ate way too much. And a carrot. There was no lesson learned about eating so much and them being overweight. It's about family, I get it. What an interesting episode. I swear. I'm Jakey. I don't know what to say. That one was really, really weird. I mean, there are going to be some weird ones. Again, I like Zyuranger more than Power Rangers, but I mean, I don't know if I'd say I like it more. I just think the Green Ranger saga is better once we get there. But God, like, it's just rough with the story, with making them eat, giving us a gnome out of nowhere. But yeah, that's just the way it is. We're getting few views on these, so I'll still keep doing them. I enjoy doing them, watching along. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys check out podcasting we do. Just hoping to get things better and better, so we can get better quality things and have more fun. But yeah, that was a weird Ranger episode. Really weird. But we will be on episodes 9 and 10 next, which should be very interesting. I didn't let it go to the preview, and that's fine, because we can be surprised together on the next episode. Alright, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next time.